Right, I suppose it's time for some bomb mission. Get the MGO music going in here. Speaking of MGO, man, it's like what? We're in June now, so 4 months. 4 months. Still waiting to see any kind of concrete, you know, information regarding any new. What the hell am I doing? Any new information? Because you know, I'm kind of surprised there's not been a few wee, you know, either images of like the new maps or anything like that. You know, there's not been talk about whether we're going to keep the original concept of names and stuff, or if it's going to be a PSN. Which I think, if it's a PSN, it's kind of bullshit, because shit. The good thing about MGOs, most of you will know, is you can create any name. You know, that's where Red Ranger came from. For me anyway, not necessarily
right
where Red Ranger
I took care
came
of the
from,
C4 in strut
that's,
C.
you know,
The
I had
ceiling
like
of the
4 or
women's
5
bathroom
names.
was set to blow.
I had like
That's not
when it
like
first
you.
came out,
Anything wrong?
my original
Maybe.
name was
Pliskin's reported other locations too,
Son of Scotland,
and none of them
that
are
was the name I
effective
took
demolition
over
points.
from
What do you
Portable
mean?
Ops.
It means that they wouldn't be the
And
best places to choose if you
I
wanted to destroy
decided to
this
delete
place.
that
Are
because
you saying they don't plan on blowing the
I wanted
shell
a
up?
kind of
It
fresh
certainly
start.
seems that way.
If that makes
So
any
far,
sense.
we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives.
I had a
Unless, of course, we're missing
once I
something.
deleted them, I had an
He
original
couldn't have
Red
overlooked
Ranger,
the
which
fact that I
was
would be
just,
called into this.
and surprisingly,
There's
no one
something
had
going
taken
on.
it. There's not the one that I used for the latter part of the game. It was just I'll put it on the screen. It was just that, but about 2 years after making that, I deleted it for some reason. I don't know why. I think I was just pissed off at the game, and I regretted it because I had everything in that character. I had pretty much every rank besides Big Boss. I mean, I had fucking Foxhound and all that stuff, but that was back in a time where ranks were a bit easier to achieve before they kind of increase the difficulty level. So I was kind of pissed off because I had everything on that character, and it was just a bad lack of judgment, sorry, should I say, in regards to just binning, you know, that I'd spent a lot of time on that guy. So I was pissed off. So I made the new Red Ranger, one with the brackets around the name, and that's one that I finished with. I had 2 alts. I had a Green Ranger, and I had a what was the one I had? It was something stupid. Like, it was back in the old days, if you want to call it that, of Portable Ops. I wasn't in a clan, but I had friends in clans, obviously, and I got on really great with I got on really good with a couple of guys from a clan called the Fallen Ones, and Outer Heaven unit, and I still talk to a lot of them, but I'm trying to think, like, I don't think I really had any serious clan time in Portable Ops, but I kind of get made like an honorary member of one of the clans called the Fallen Ones, and it was Chris and Daniel who were in that group. And back then, like, I'm getting back as like far back as like 2006. Whoa, that was close. I for some reason had a, like, I don't know how it began, but it was actually an image, and I'll put the image on the screen if I still have it. It's a picture of Ocelot, right, or a cartoon drawing of Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid 3, and he was doing his wee finger pose, you know, the wee kind of, and for some reason I thought to myself, he looks like he's saying "Ay" with the Fonz, and I put 2 and 2 together, and I came up with Revolver Fonzie, and that became my name. But I changed it to Fallen Fonzie because that was.
Who's there? Who's that?
No, you don't. Busy talking to you and pay attention to the guards fucking walking across the bridge. But yeah, what was I saying? So I'm doing really bad when I'm talking to you guys, aren't I? Whoa, God, run. Yeah, so shit. My guy didn't see nothing. He saw nothing.
The situation is normal.
Yeah, I had a character called Fonzie in a sense, and I kind of made him a wee alt on MGO. So I had a number of characters. So getting back to the original point, I really do hope that we can bring back character names rather than PSN, because PSN names are just so generic and so bullshit. It's Call of Duty-esque as well, so why bother with that when you can have fun and create your own name? And customization as well was very important to me, because I liked that about Metal Gear, is the fact that you could, like, I could make the Red Ranger, you know, as best I could, like with the biker helmet and the red gear and the white gloves and the white boots, and that was brilliant. That was so much fun. And you could do stuff like Mario and just stupid things made the game enjoyable. And if that's a way, like if that's no longer the case with this new game, if it's preset, like I keep doing that. If it's preset gear, you know, regarding stuff like, say you get heavy weapons, so you're automatically encased in fucking protective armor and, you know, blast-proof fucking helmets. That's what you probably would do anyway, but you could choose that. See, when it's predetermined
All
for you,
the
that's
bombs
what
that
you
have been
have
found
to wear
so
when you're
far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations.
It's not fun.
And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
And
Even fat
I
man
really
can
do
make
hope
mistakes,
that,
right?
No,
you know,
there's something
maybe
else
around
going on
E3
here.
or, you know,
Get
before
a move
September,
on with the
we do
disposal
get
right. I've got a bad
I keep
feeling
saying
about
concrete,
this.
but we
think
actually
it's a
get
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too.
a breakdown
Just hurry.
of here's your options, this is your names, you know, here's what's coming, here's what you can't do unless we bring an update out for it. So hopefully we do get a wee bit of a kind of information release, and we can, you know, get excited for it, because, like, you know, anyone who knows me, see the latter years of MGO2, sorry, the later years, I had a real problem with the game. I didn't like, you know, I still enjoyed the game. I miss the game, you know, I do miss Metal Gear Online 2. I miss the times and just being able to go on and just sit in a free battle room and play Team Sneak or Rez or something with guys, you know, that I haven't really spoke to in a few years now because MGO shut down. That you know, that's not really an excuse not to talk to them, but it was, you could always go on and, you know, chill out with your mates and stuff and play against randomers and have a time. Like, my favourite thing to do in MGO in the free battle was, it was always the Team Sneak matches with like the fucking infinite exclamation marks, so it was right at the very top of the lobby list, and it was just, you never switched teams. One team was always attack, one team was always defend. I loved that. I loved the just how difficult it was when you were on the sneaking team and you had to, you know, fucking like, as soon as one of you were caught, it was a good laugh, but it was a laugh, you know. And it wasn't always as serious as as survival and tournament mode was, and that I miss that so much, and hopefully that comes back and we can rekindle that in MGO3. But there is a lot of things that are making me worried about this game, and one of them is the name. What the fuck? Ah, you sit down, you saw nothing. Yeah, one of them is the name selection, and the other would be the customization aspect. But I assume that even though it's been westernized, that we'll still maintain.
There's somebody there.
Yeah, what is going on here?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Where are you going? I'm doing very bad. Sit down. Oh, you punch you in the face. See when I'm talking, I do really, really bad in these games. Oh my god, this is the most amazing playthrough I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, sure, I'm making us play the game. So yeah, I mean, I really do hope that we maintain the fun times and the good aspects that made MGO what it was, and I really do hope that they don't, you know, it's such a strong word, but I hope they don't bastardize the game. But I know they have to change. Because they always say that, I mean, it wasn't a success. Oh my god, I'm doing so bad today. They always say that it wasn't a success, and oh my god, why was it okay that I could knock that guy out with 4 punches? This guy's a beast. He's got a broken neck now, look at that. But I'm just gonna move this guy, I can't bother them fucking waiting him up. But what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, they always say that it wasn't a big success. I mean, I would beg to differ. I mean, you know, it was always full. You know, it was always, you could always go into a game of survival, and you know, the lobbies, well, for the start of it at least anyway, the lobbies were always full, and you always had to find another lobby, or you know, wait until fucking space became available. But it's and it's bad saying it, but it's because it was only released on the PS3, and I will always maintain that Metal Gear should always have stayed a PlayStation exclusive. But from a business standpoint, obviously you have to understand that this is difficult times. You know, companies have to make money, so if you're going to make more money branching out to another system, then yeah, I mean, you have to do it. I don't have any right to. I'm obviously a consumer, but I will not I'm still going to buy it at the end of the fucking day, but I will not base my purchase on the fact that you've suddenly went to Xbox as well as PlayStation. So you don't have to worry about that. Oh my god, I have no keys. Finally. You can tell how often I play with the maps off. Usually I just stick on the radar always on and run about and annoy people. Shit. Anyway, so yeah, 4 months basically until it comes out. It's gliding up the stairs. I can just top him, right? Get that. Boom! Wasn't even in his head.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
It's always nice to have fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
He's dead. One. Two. Still want to fucking count for Sesame Street. 3 claymores. Ah, ah, ah. Oh god, I hate this room. Fuck off, Rose.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first
Thought
date.
you were busy.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Bitch. I just you move and I want to shoot you. See, that's control system, man. You can get a box yet.
Nothing here.
What a cracking shot that was. That's quite useful, giving mine detector after I pass the mines. Oh. Gotta get that cardboard box. Nude. Keep forgetting to go and get the nerds.
Why are you late with your status report?
You need to know anything.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Stradi have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
The situation is normal. All clear.
I'll just hide in here for the rest of the game, right?
It was nothing. All clear.
It was nothing. They were just sleeping with 2 needles in their head. It was nothing. Ay, ay, ay. you know what's funny? I almost caught myself pushing X out to do the box charge.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out then.
Magazine or something?
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
You suck at your job, Raiden.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.